There's a love-hate relationship.
Diane also.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
I'm not. I will never.
Okay,
This
let's-
was.
Could you look up twin or sister or something?
Okay, let's go through these and
Yeah.
then.
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our
the
first
eye
dance to
icon
come back and
is
stay.
What we have seen.
I'm not sure
what
if that's
we
a
have not
good
seen.
wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely
Yeah, the eye
our
icon
first
is what
dance.
we
We've never
basically
danced together before.
Haven't
seen yet.
It was probably awful to watch, but
Siblings
enjoyed
is,
it.
I think, we should
It
check
felt
out,
like it was
right?
just
Because you were
really
talking about
inside.
twins.
for that moment, just the two of us.
Just the two of us. I think it's more DID.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
How many bodies are there? How many dead people is in this story?
I think it's one dead person. I literally think, like, my only question is, are these all the same person?
I don't know.
I'm literally confused because that's where we started out. I thought that's where it started out,
I don't know.
right?
I want to see the next video because the hair difference.
Yeah.
There was.
That should confirm it.
That should.
I think so. I mean, to get into our garden, we'd have to climb through other gardens. All the gardens back onto each other, so you'd have to climb over 1, 2, 3 gardens to get to ours. I mean, did anyone see anything?
Pardon?
Did anyone see
Yep, I wrote it
anyone
down.
come and go? An intruder?
You're definitely looking up Gordon. I started seeing her appear even when she doesn't appear anymore.
Yeah. I
My
can-
eyes
I
are
don't.
just
But I don't
horrible.
think it's her. It's maybe the reflection.
No, it is the reflection. I need to see this.
Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
They are same people, right?
It's the same.
Yes.
person.
We'd fight. We fought on the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach and I held her head under and I kept it up. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
Can we go with something easier? I want to see what's with the Glasgow, the romantic
Sure.
getaway to Glasgow.
Okay, we can go there. We need to chill out.
Was
I
it
know.
Glasgow or
Oxford?
Oxford?
No, there was something with Glasgow as well.
Oxford University.
He went to Glasgow at some point, I guess.
Yeah. There was a romantic getaway. somewhere.
Oxford.
Oh, she was in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was in Glasgow. That's.
but
Okay.
you know what?
Let's go.
I got in the car and I drove.
Okay, what is this after?
I just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Okay, I need to check the time difference. This was 20, 56, 50.
These are after, because these were 21. This is
a few minutes before.
yeah, and then those were the earlier ones.
2056. Wait, what? That's 2056 and then 2104.
There
It
was
just changed.
she switched.
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from a payphone, and then headed back.
All right.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste.
Diane. We need to know about
That time,
She's
you
Eric's
must eliminate
wife.
me. I was in Glasgow then.
Okay. So the murder happened when she was in Glasgow. When did she go to Glasgow?
We need to find them.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
This is still 27,
Yeah.
2106, 2105. Okay, things are sorted out a bit.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
Okay, we can
She
check
is
up the.
pregnant.
Wait, I think we're forgetting one thing, right? There is the database checker.
Okay.
So these are the things we kind of.
These. Oh, there's.
These are the
something-
ones that we
something's
saw.
yellow. We've seen the first, like the last video.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's the one we started with.
Maybe.
All right. Also hospital.
And she was like, yeah, I
sorry.
told you all
Should
the stories.
we go for hospital?
I think we should because, or also
Sure.
Oxford.
I'll go for Oxford right now. I want to know what's with
I
that.
still wanna.
Okay, there's 2 more videos with Oxford.
And then you
There
guys
was a
decide.
conference, something to do with double glazing. In Oxford?
Double glazing.
What is double glazing?
I have no idea, but
Oh,
I think we need to-
that's a skill with the that has to do with pottery. I mean, he works
Okay.
works at a glazing studio.
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That.
Are you sure? What would he be doing in Oxford if there was no conference?
Hmm.
I remember calling him. He said it was boring and he spent most of the time at the bar.
So
Double glazing, as in something not very glazing related, more of like affair related.
yeah, probably.
Definitely. Should we look up affair? Because that's.
I mean, we already have her opinion on it that she's like, yeah, you guys are so fixated on affairs, which was kind of violent the way she said it. So in her head, she was like, I never cheated. You never cheated.
Yeah.
We're good. Why
We're
you
gonna
so
get more of the creepy,
It's cool.
the creepy with
I'm
effort.
Oh. I'm down for the creepy part,
Yes.
but
Men,
I would
right,
also.
yeah.
But I would also want to look up the pregnant
Okay, let's
part
go
to
there.
make sure
Let's
that
do pregnant.
like it's now.
Because it's sort of like one of the things is that
There's
like
yeah.
so I mean there's few more entries.
We
The
can't get
problem
to it.
with what's going on there is like I still don't understand if this one people or multiple per people. I feel like it's multiple.
We're going with
It's
siblings
probably
next.
yeah.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married.
Okay, godparent. Okay, she got pregnant before the marriage.
So it was like organized,
Mm.
kind of.
Yes, I'm fine. I won't be sick again. This happens some days.
Okay, she's pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
That's exactly
It's
what I
morning
wanted to
sickness.
hear.
Mm-hmm. You got one of your answers.
Good to know.
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
Music changed.
Okay, that's a
We found
happy.
pregnancy.
We found pregnancy,
That's it.
Yeah, boy.
I said we are on the right path. We
Oh.
found dead. We found pregnant.
Should we keep this up?
You like the
Database-
music?
No, the database
Yeah,
checker.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it.
Because I want to see where we're gonna go with the next video.
Okay, what I was saying is that the date, it's 16/06/21.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah,
The reason why I'm saying is that the person who's checking is potentially the daughter.
the child.
Because
So
from
this is not
19
like an investigation kind of thing.
I
I-
mean,
it's
I
still-
don't know.
She's
but
a guest.
we
she's
are
a guest.
figuring, yeah, exactly. But we are figuring out what happened, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why
Maybe.
that's why I'm sort of saying like,
There's like stuff that I
Or
wanna.
yeah. Did she name her Rapunzel?
no, if we
I
did,
wonder.
we would have found that out. But you
Yeah.
know,
True.
let's go. Let's.
What do we want to do next?
Okay, we found.
Let's do something simpler. You know, our baby. Let's look up our baby.
Oh, you were suggesting something else as well. Affair.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with siblings. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's-
Okay, let's start there. You know.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby.
Mhm.
It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Oh, the I means that it's a new video that
Yeah.
we have not watched yet.
We need to keep an eye out on this database checker.
Yeah, it updates every time we play a new.
We couldn't afford our own place.
Mhm.
Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months,
This is dead.
full of hope.
Oh no, my mobile died. Wait, what happened there? When did
Play
we
that again.
this?
Mhm.
Because I think all of us missed it.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Okay.
Okay. I
You can
also.
probably refresh it now because it's gonna.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we are missing something in between there.
What's the yellow mean?
Is it?
I think
I don't think it's missing.
Maybe it's a clue.
Okay. No, I think that's the video we sort of
Skip?
saw, but accidentally didn't click on it.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I don't think it is.
There is only one.
There's a lot of videos that we haven't
yeah,
seen.
Yeah. These are
I think-
like the
I
ones
think
that we've
that's what
seen.
like brings the story.
Should
together.
we?
Or maybe that's the last video we saw.
No, it's not the last video we saw because this didn't change.
Yeah. Maybe it's a clue.
Or maybe this is what we need to
No,
find.
the yellow was lower definitely.
Okay then.
Before.
Okay, we can try
Alright.
now.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
Really?
And now if you refresh it.
That's the last one.
Ah,
Good.
Good to know.
good to know. Good to know. Mechanics are good to know.
Yes.
Figured out the game.
I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play up there and make up our own stories.
So she played role-playing games.
Yeah, we're all psychos.
Yes. That we are.
No. It was just me and her. Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Or
She helped herself.
sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
Yeah, DID.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work,
That's cool.
mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
The Arabian
That-
Nights.
That's a poetic way to die.
Yeah.
She's a
Quite-
psycho.
Music changed again.
Ah,
Can you just write?
Can refresh.
Oh.
Okay, there's.
Can we write the Arabian Nights?
I'll just.
No reason. I just wanted to see because
you know what's the-
because
There's-
okay,
yeah,
there's
there's
only
only
one.
one
Of course, there's
video.
only one. So
I think we need to look up the family. Lawrence family.
That's. Let's start with like random names that I have on the
wait,
list.
why do we have more video on when I clicked on? Oh, that's Simon.
We haven't seen
Yeah.
any videos
To
on this.
Simon because it's a lot.
There's a lot. We have to.
Okay, we don't want to see that
Yes.
right now, so
Yeah.
that's why.
gonna be-
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Um,
So yeah, what do you guys want to search next?
I wanna. There's like.
person.
If we wanna see something creepy, we're gonna look at twins.
Okay, twins. Twins we go. Twins we go.
Even
I wanna
though
get
I'm
the
not so
creepy
sure
shit out
that-
of the way.
I'm not sure that it's gonna. Oh,
Told ya.
okay, cool.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Let's do
no.
this. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Finally, we're
Do-
getting answers.
a bit.
Twins. Really? Are you really asking me that question?
What?
Uh-oh.
Twins.
And the music changed.
And the music changed.
It's like back to the pregnancy.
Okay.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
What about the twins?
What about the twins?
What about the twins?
Tell me what is.
I mean,
what
the
is the
next
question?
videos are later in the.
Okay, wait.
Florence took me home with her.
Florence is the family.
Yeah.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
What?
Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
This is getting
This does not make any sense.
This almost made sense. This doesn't make sense.
We're gonna look up Florence next. There's
No.
gonna be a lot of videos.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than
We'll
the
get to
other
Florence.
characters in
No,
their
we are checking the
stories.
phrase.
We knew
Were
we
they
were like that.
twins?
Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper.
Or
up
were
in
you
Lotsa.
twins?
Had a
think
private
next-
place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her.
She talking about Hannah?
Her divorce
Diana.
last year just kind of drew a line under
Princess
things.
Diana.
Okay, we need to check. Are you twins or something like that, or
We're not gonna find "are you"
no?
because
The phrases are like in quotations if you
Yeah,
write that.
yeah, still, but we're not hearing the person asking, so we should put a phrase that she
that
would
is
tell.
True. Wait, then maybe we can get something out of this.
Yeah, that video didn't
Have
make
you
any
asked your
sense.
mind?
Not this one.
Twins.
Wait. I think I have an idea. This also said, are you out
Yeah.
of your mind?
Pretty much.
Twins. Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Right? Are you really? Or are you? Are you should be enough.
I'll just go like
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, no. Full phrase.
They need a full phrase, yeah.
So. Oopsie, wrong button.
Nope.
Okay, no, we don't get that. So that's fine.
Um,
Let's go for the next one. We are gonna come back to this, you know.
Florence
Florence? Sure.
and mother at some point, I guess. 'Cause apparently
we're gonna have to look up parents, and that's gonna be some
Yeah.
dead body shit, so.
Ooh, Florence. We're gonna watch all 5 of these.
Yes.
Okay.
In sequence.
Yeah.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence.
Okay.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time.
Ugh, this is
The
even.
midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead,
And she took her.
but I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
Okay, so.
I hate that. I never expected.
I don't think it's a reflection because there shouldn't be these sounds and.
No, it is a reflection because
It's a
like
reflection of the person,
person who's watching the
videos.
video.
Yeah, but like the lights and the.
the
police
office.
office. It's a police office.
Yeah, but is there those lights inside a police office?
It's
No, 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 no,
sitting
no,
next
no.
to a window,
Maybe.
and
yeah.
there's a cop car going
Okay.
by.
Maybe.
I think it's randomized, but
Yeah. Okay, so
twins.
I
I
was
don't think
right.
it's twins. I think it's one person still.
it can
But
be
I
both.
think they refer to themselves as twins.
Okay, so at
Yeah,
least
Yeah,
tube
yeah,
light
yeah.
reflection as well.
at
like
least one
see-
of them is so basically
One-
one state
there's
with
an
the
evil
mother,
twin.
one state was taken by Florence. The midwife told that she died and it was taken by Florence. This is what I understood from the last
Yeah,
video.
that's what she said.
That's what she said.
Not the time, but yeah, that's her story. Let's make it this way for this game. Okay.
Anyways,
let's go,
let's
yeah.
go. Let's go for the second
continue.
one.
Florence took me home with her.
Hmm?
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Oh.
I don't think there's two people. I It doesn't.
I mean, we'll go. I do believe that it's probably not two people, but it does make sense now. But it was a happy occasion, right? Twins were born technically according to the story that she's telling, and one of them was taken to the home and was told that the second child died. So the happy story was turned into a sort of a sad one, whereas she's saying that she was taken.
Okay, I'm gonna write Eve, evil.
Evil.
Eve,
E-V-E-L.
Evil Eve.
Yeah, evil Eve.
And Hannah.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
the evil twin.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight.
Rapunzel stuff.
It wasn't
Rapunzel.
odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
We need to look at
We'll get there.
mirror.
Yeah. Mary.
She was me.
She was me.
What?
About her twin, in that sense, about Hannah. Which one was asking, like, twin, are you out of your mind?
That was Eve.
That was
This one?
No, the other one.
Then Hannah. This is
wait,
Eve.
this is Eve and Hannah, yes.
Then Hannah didn't make sense. Hannah didn't know that she had a twin sister.
Yeah,
And that's why she was acting like that. Twins, you
you
must
should
be
know
out of
better.
your mind.
Exactly.
And
So we need to
this
figure out a
one
phrase
knows.
that can actually lead us to that
Okay,
as well. But let's continue.
let's look up Eve afterwards.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again.
Oh,
Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Okay, let's.
No. It was just me and her.
Florence.
Yeah.
It was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood.
I mean, now that sequence makes sense because she was reading Florence's diary. Right?
Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
And their
This
kid
This is Eve.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is where, so she was named Eve by Florence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Florence wanted her first child to be,
Called Eve.
oh yeah,
But her husband died in the war.
which means we are just missing the two parts in between.
Why do I want to look up dead parents? We should look up parents and then dead parents.
Okay, sure.
You're getting to the dark side.
Yeah, we are all
You're
slowly,
embracing
we're
it.
all
video.
slowly sliding in there,
Okay,
you
this
know.
is Hannah.
Yes.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy.
We do want to look into the
Remember
romantic
being
and
girl,
date and stuff like
the
that.
dollhouse in the attic. Old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time.
But you see, that's the thing.
We decorated it as soon as we moved in.
She also knows about the
It was another year
dollhouse.
before we started sleeping
It's the
there.
same
They
dollhouse.
both know about
I
dollhouse.
don't know.
let's search dollhouse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
doll. Is dollhouse supposed
let's
to
see who speaks
Two.
about what.
be right?
Yeah.
This is.
Let's
Eve
see
again.
what.
She recognised me from the window.
They know
Okay.
about each other.
Yeah.
She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse.
Okay.
She hid me up there.
The
No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Oh, Hannah,
Hannah's place.
probably.
I'm getting less scared at that now. Still shivers.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised wallpaper curtains. Hannah insists the attic be left as it was, dollhouse and all. Simon never went up there.
So she
Uh,
lived in the attic.
Refresh now.
Did she live?
There's a
in the
lot in between.
Yeah. We're missing
She
a lot
lived
of
in the
data.
attic.
attic?
Hannah
Maybe let's
hid
look
her.
attic.
Yeah, sure.
Attic.
Let's go for attic. Also,
Starting to come together.
Yeah. Also, I think like
No.
Okay,
once
Oh,
we
12.
kind of
But we.
attic dollhouse.
Or maybe Eve.
Okay.
Attic
We've
Eve.
seen these.
Let's go for Eve.
There's one.
I mean, one is more than
Yeah.
0. That's
Mum and
good.
Dad had never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind.
Yeah,
She didn't
wow.
gain any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard us talking in the attic, they just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games, and that Eve was
She
our
kidnapped.
imaginary friend.
I mean,
Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear, she went mad. Get dressed this instant! So I ducked into our bedroom, and seconds later, out came Hannah, dressed and ready.
she didn't notice.
My mum was amazed.
Okay. I said it like just as a joke in the
Yeah.
beginning of being twins and everything, but I think this is what's happening.
I still feel like
It's twins and one of
Can
them
we
was
go for
living
dead
in the...
parents?
dead
yeah,
parents.
yeah.
Sure.
Dead parents.